In the early days of computer word processing, you had to write instructions in code to tell the printer to format your text by inserting paragraphs or page breaks, changing font styles, and so on. You wouldn't know if you'd got it right until you printed it out. Now, when you create a document in a program like Microsoft Word or Google Docs, everything happens with a click of a mouse, and what you see on the screen is usually what comes out of the printer. This is known as WYSIWYG Tech. What you see is what you get. A content management system, or CMS, applies to the WYSIWYG approach to website development. It makes it easy for you to create and manage a website without knowing how to write the underlying code that makes it work on the internet. Using a CMS is an easy and cost-effective way to keep your website current and maximize its marketing impact. You don't have to rely on a web developer being available. You can also use a CMS to build and manage a library of digital content you use within your team, like video or audio files, documents such as policies, guides, forms, and brochure PDFs, or data files. With a CMS, you can create one source of truth to make sure everyone uses the latest information. Using the web style interface can be easier than hunting through a file directory. This use of a CMS is sometimes called enterprise management. So, how do you get started? A CMS can be cloud-based, like Squarespace, Contentful, Wix, or WordPress.com. Or it can be a program you download, like WordPress.org, Drupal, or Joomla. Once you have installed it or created an account, the CMS will usually give you some templates to choose from. You can customize templates by changing colors, font styles, and adding logos. Or you can create your own design from scratch. You usually drag and drop modules onto the page to add or modify its features. A module could be a text block or a text block in columns, space for an image or video with or without text, or a horizontal divider to separate blocks, for example. Text size, style, and color can be changed using menus, just like you do when word processing. You can add buttons, links, forms, chat functions, and other interactive features that you are used to seeing on websites. The CMS will keep your work in draft until you tell it to publish it to your live website. This means you can make changes without affecting the function or look of your live site until you're ready. You can preview your drafts to see how they will look live on a desktop or a mobile device. Publishing happens at the click of a button. You don't have to manually upload the new or updated page to your web server. While there is a bit of a learning curve to consider, it's nothing compared to becoming competent in HTML, CSS, Python, JavaScript, or any other web coding language. Behind the scenes, the CMS handles all this coding for you. It can also help you optimize your pages for search engines and has an analytics function to help you analyze how your site is working for you and provide insights to inform marketing strategies and product development. You can control permissions on a CMS so you can share the ability to change your site content with others on your team. Authorized users can work on different pages at the same time. The tool will provide a warning if you try to open a page that someone else is updating. The tool does have some limitations and points to watch. It's important to keep your CMS updated so that its security remains robust. It may not be possible to customize it as much as you'd like, and sometimes a site created with a CMS gets a bit slow and clunky as it grows. Eventually, you may want to migrate your content to a professionally designed site. So check how the CMS you choose manages this, so you don't strike problems down the track. But for many SMEs, a CMS is a great place to start. It empowers you to create and publish professional-looking web-based content without having to have a detailed technical understanding of web design and coding. It's a cost-effective way to keep your web resources current and make sure they work well for your team, your customers, and your business.